working. I'm working. I'm working. You can't stop this shit. Can't stop this shit. Can't stop this. I can't. I ain't. They can't stop this shit. Stop this shit. Stop this shit.
Why they think I'd fall for just anything? Why would I tell lies through Scorpio truth stings? I don't see how people play with power like it ain't no rules. I'm not playing with you, ain't got time for it. Nice as hell, but watch it flip. Now with that shit I can't give a damn that you ain't gave for me. I don't know why they think I'll walk away. I don't know why they think I'm gon' go away. I'm gon' do me. I'm gon' give it all right, you. Right, you.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Colorful Convo. Hey Aunt Niecy. Hey Amari. Hey Prettiest Eyes. Hey Ebony with an E. Yes, big E energy in here. Okay. Welcome everybody coming in. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the Blueprint and Amari. Okay, y'all. I mess with them, my people. Today, I want to talk about selective outrage, okay? It's a lot of selective outrage going on around here. A lot. Hey, Aunt Marva. What's going on? So, I want to know, do y'all remember when Sierra had on that see-through outfit and everybody was so upset with her, throwing tomatoes at her, telling us that she was a wife and a mother and she shouldn't be dressed like that? Y'all remember that? Okay, let's move on. Y'all remember when Kiki had on her see-through outfit and she was with Usher down to the Las Vegas show and they was talking about, oh, she just had a baby. Oh, she shouldn't be dressed like that. Hey, Rico. Yes, E. He said, I will never forget the E again, okay? Meanwhile, while everybody's trashing those women, guess who they love in an outfit like that? Boom. Gabrielle Union. I just want to know from the people, like, do y'all see a difference in their outfits? I don't see no difference. Do y'all? Uh-oh, Anisi about to come through and have something to say to the people, child. Anisi?
Hey.
What's going on?
Girl, you know people, like, they just gotta have something to talk about, honey. Like, if they were comfortable doing it, and which I think that Kiki Palmer's was most tasteful out of the three, but like Sierra was standing with her husband, and I don't know about Gabrielle or the what's his name went with her, but I just think, why are they talking about it? Every music video you see twerking and people with their tails out. So I don't understand why they comfort people at all.
So Rico say, see, she said, so is this what we doing? So do you mean they outfits or do you mean the people judging them? Which way you going, Rico? And Ebony said, no, there's no difference. People need to stop policing women's bodies and outfits. Okay. Like if you're not hurting nobody, and obviously all these women have men. So it's like, why do you care so much? Why? I don't understand.
Mm,
Hey Ben.
totally crazy.
So I just wanted to know, do y'all feel like it's a difference? Because quite frankly, I don't see no difference. Not really.
You know, with Kiki and Sierra, I will say this. You know, Kiki was always PG with her stuff.
And you said she
And
was always what?
PG.
Right,
But
exactly.
after she had this baby gave her some boom pow, and she feeling confidence that she hadn't had, you know, because she used to go on Instagram crying about how, you know, she didn't feel pretty because of her polycystic ovary disease. It gave her severe acne and stuff. And this baby cleared its skin up and put some bounce in that booty, honey. And she feeling herself, and she has the right to.
She says she's tired of y'all calling her Aquila in the beat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We got my guy in the building. What's up, Mac?
I'm here. What's up, people? I'm here.
What's going on? So you tell me as a man.
What's
Let's
up?
get right on into it. As a man, do you see any difference in their outfits? Marvy said they all stanky.
Man, I gotta go with I gotta go with Auntie. They all look the same to me. Hell, they all showing you everything pretty much. They don't leave much to imagination. It's the same thing.
So do you? So are you saying you agree that they shouldn't be dressed like that?
I mean, here's the thing: dress like that. Dress how you want to dress, but don't trip when you get the attention that come with dressing like that. You can't dress like that and want somebody to, you know what I'm saying, to treat you.
Oh yeah, we finna get into some things tonight.
I know, right? Yeah, you can't dress like a snack, and you want somebody to treat you like a 5-star meal. It don't go that way. It don't go that way.
What? No. Expound on that? Aunt Niecy.
Don't go that way. Not for a man.
I think you go too far whenever you say, you know, if they get that attention that they want. Are you referring to like men maybe coming on to them and stuff like that, or are you just talking about social media?
Just social media. I mean, like this, you write your own story, but you can't control the narrative. You can't control how people interpret that. And guys interpret that, if it's very provocative. So as a man, he's naturally hardwired to take that and feel a certain type of way and pursue that provocative, image that you putting out there. I ain't saying it's wrong. Do it, but don't trip when guys view you in a sexual way. That's what I'm saying.
And Rico says they outfit like they're cute, nothing wrong with it, but how people are going to judge them. Ebony with the E says everything isn't for everybody. Keep it moving. If it's not for you, simple. I'm with her. But Aunt Barbara say all stanky and tasteless. But I taught my daughter to be sexy with class. Hey, Sanity. You guys are welcome to come up. Let me put the link back in here. Anybody's welcome to come up and tell us what they think.
I would never dress like that. And I had Kiki's body, okay? Going back towards that. And I wouldn't personally dress like that because I have a husband and he's old school. So he wouldn't let me go out. And I did say let me because my husband is in that position where he's a good leader. And I listen to him whenever I go put something on. If he says it's too much, then I don't wear it. Simple as that.
Okay, let's put a pin right there because I got a question for both of y'all. Sanity, we talking about the difference between all these outfits and the selective outrage. So when Sierra came out, she was first. Everybody was so appalled, and she was standing next to her husband, but they were so appalled over the outfit. right? Then Kiki comes out with her outfit. They were so appalled about that outfit. But let me show y'all what the people were saying about Gabrielle's outfit, and then I'm gonna bring you up, Ebony with the E. I'm so glad to have you up on the panel today. So these are the comments that Gabrielle was getting when she came out with the outfit. Hold on. And this is why they stay mad. Oh my God, this whole look fire. You literally never miss. Yes, Gab. Wow. I know that's right. I love it. Y'all see these comments? They loving it. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe it's because she's older.
But what that mean?
I don't know. You know, everybody be surprised when the older woman, you know, got to snap together. These women got millions of dollars. They can go and get a nip and a tuck anytime they want to, okay?
How much older is Gabrielle than Sierra?
I don't know, but I'll look it up right quick.
Okay, yeah, can you do that for me? Let me
Gabrielle,
looking that up. Let me bring up Ebony with the E. Welcome, Ebony with an E.
Hi, can you hear me clearly? Because my AirPods be tripping sometimes.
Yeah, we can hear you good and clear.
Hey, by the way, it's Ebony with the IE.
IE, my bad, girl, because you know we got to get them letters right over here, honey.
Right.
Correct me if I am wrong, honey. Yes, IE,
But that,
Ebony with the IE. Okay.
it's funny because everybody do that until I correct them. So when you said it, I was just cracking up.
And
But
look, and I be so mad at this, and it clearly says that, baby. So I am not mad at you. Because you see my name say, just say the E. Y'all be putting
yes, I know.
E.
When you said that, when I seen you, and I think it was Mink's chat, I was like, I feel it. I feel it. She knows where I'm coming from. So what I would like to say about the conversation is, which I know you read some of my comments, was, I just feel like in general, people, need to mind their business. Let people be who they are. Let people dress who they dress. Everything isn't for everybody. That's okay. It's okay for everyone to have their opinions. What I think is weird is on social media, which we don't just see it with this, we see it with all things, is why people feel like they need to comment what their opinion is. No one asked you. I try not to give my opinion unless it's asked. You know what I'm saying? Especially for like people I don't even know, social media, things like that. And I understand that's what the comment section is for and everything too. But I just think it says a lot about people when they comment and it's something negative.
Right.
It's just, why can't you just keep it to yourself? But
Right.
But as far as like men, I can't remember who said that up on the panel because I was trying to
Mac.
get up there.
Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mac.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ebony.
So yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but I also want to say is that, I think there's a problem with men in our society, and women contributes to it also. So it's not just on men. We are in a patriarchal society, but all because a woman, like the way a woman is dressed shouldn't determine how you treat her, right? You should, all because she's dressed provocative or sexy or anything, I believe it shouldn't make you approach her in any type of way. If you are a respectable person, approach everyone with respect, whether she's showing her ass, whether she's dressed in a suit, whether she's dressed what we would consider like a bum. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? I think it's more so about like, what is your own self-control? And women do it too, right? We see men in the gray sweatpants and we're like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not just on men, but I just don't think all because a woman is dressed provocatively, we should expect to be mistreated, or talk some type of way and things like that. We should know because that's our society. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We shouldn't be shocked when we get that, but it shouldn't be that way. I just really believe it shouldn't be that way. But hey.
Okay, Mac, before you go in, because he about to go in, y'all, right?
Why you gotta go in?
No, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
I was just
I want to shout out Hankin TV. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. My interview with him is tomorrow, y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe to him and tune in for that interview. And also, Mac is finna come through with no lies told. Okay.
Big facts.
Oh, can I say one last thing about Kiki? I'm happy for Kiki. She's like our Black American sweetheart, isn't she? Like, we have seen her. She's been very open about her, struggles with her confidence and her appearance and things like that. So I think I love when women can feel comfortable in the skin that they're in, and that's for everyone. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure. I agree with
Mhm.
that.
Mhm. Would it be a problem if they were going to the beach?
well, that's the point.
No, it wouldn't be no problem. But they always out and about. Let's see what Mac got to say real quick on these because I do want to bring that question back up. So Mac is
Yeah.
ready to attack. I can see
No,
him, y'all.
no. Ebony was no. I love what Ebony was saying. She's a very obviously a substantial and very mature woman and not shallow. Unfortunately, we live in a time where substantial and loses the
Yeah,
superficiality. So,
yeah.
and she's right. You shouldn't be you should idealistically, I agree. Wear what you want. What you wear does not mean you a trash person because there's some women who wear some very not revealing clothes that do a lot of, very bogus things. So it has nothing to do with that. But perception is reality. Just like
Hmm.
when men get treated, if they got a lot of money, they get treated better than the guy who's actually a good dude. He might not have as much money, but that's superficial thinking. So I do agree
Yep.
with.
I
I agree with her.
never believed in that.
Okay.
And
What do
I've
y'all
dated
think about
people.
Rico's comment? He say there is an agenda behind this. Rico, if you can hit the link, hit that link.
But yeah, I agree. One thing I used to work at a bank, used to, and so I was privy to a lot of people's accounts. And
Mm,
I always try to be very like grounded as a person and not judge a book by cover. But we have these unconscious bias, right?
yep.
That you first have to become conscious of it, right? In order for you to try to switch your thinking. So a lot of it is on a subconscious level, which is kind of like how we are programmed to be. And one thing's for sure, when you are able to look at a lot of people's
Yeah, yeah,
accounts,
keep
you see some
going.
people walking in and you would think that they have going on. You look at their accounts and they're over here asking for a waiver for the overdraft fee because the account is at negative 35. And then I had this one particular customer. He was physically dirty, like no lies, physically
Oh
dirty,
wow.
teeth messed up. I mean, I'm talking about like dirt underneath the nails. One time he was in my office, he had a bed bug crawling on him. And you go do a lot working at the
Oh
bank, by the
my.
way.
Wow.
And
Oh
but he
gosh.
was he was the sweetest man. You can tell that he didn't have a lot of friends. He had a speech impediment. And he worked and he worked for a company for a very long time. And we were his friends at the bank. He would come every day, talk to us. We just treat him very nice. And when
Mm-hmm.
I first come across him, looked at his account, he had 300,000 in his account.
He was a farmer.
No,
Okay.
Was he a farmer or something like that?
no, he worked for a company. He just invested well. He saved his money. He lived very below his means.
Nice.
And I mean, he wasn't really taking care of
Obviously,
himself
he was bringing that
physically.
bed bug in there.
Yeah, but it was just like it was very eye opening. Like working in
Right.
an industry like that is very eye
Yeah.
opening that you
Does
cannot judge a
Good.
book by its
Goodbye.
cover. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
for
Agree.
sure.
he
Hey Miss
have
Hey Miss
like
D.
mental issues?
I don't think he had a. I mean, okay. I wouldn't say that he did from our conversation. I interacted with him a lot over 7 years.
Mm,
Because like we were literally like his friends at the bank because a lot of people
Hey
mistreated
sis.
him, things like that, and people would take advantage of him. So I had to like save him a lot of times, and tell him to do the right things with his money. But I would say just because you can tell that he doesn't take care of himself, like bathe and you do the basic things, that there
uh,
must be something mentally going on. But just talking to him and
Mhm.
stuff, he was a very nice and kind man. And so that's the only reason why I would say it seemed like something was mentally going on with him. But as far as like intelligence, I wouldn't say so.
Ebony,
He
can I ask
didn't
you a
go to
question?
college
Like
or anything. Hmm.
intelligence is close to crazy. The more intelligent you are,
Ain't it?
Well, yeah, Kanye West. But what are you gonna say, man?
I
You
watch.
know.
Would you
exactly.
would you date a guy like that with that type of now? You didn't know the 300K was in there, but would you have given that guy a chance? Being honest, if you just had to just
Not with no bed bugs crawling on you.
No. Regardless of that's the thing. Regardless of money or not, like he was filthy, and I'm not saying that in a mean way. He was filthy, and he was always filthy,
okay,
always. And for a long time, I didn't think he had any family until he was about to have heart surgery, and he brought his sister in to add her on to his account for like POA and stuff like that. And she seemed to be very normal and you know what we would consider normal and things like that. So that's why I would say like maybe something is a little off mentally, because he wasn't taking care of his basic needs. So.
Okay, so let me say this. She said that Sierra was 37 and that Gabrielle Union is 50, right? So you wouldn't see Angela Bassett dressed like this.
Nope.
But I think that just comes down to like personal style and beliefs. Like
Okay.
because like for instance, some of us are programmed like you can't dress like that because you are not respecting yourself. I don't believe in that. But some people do believe in that. So Angela Bassett may believe like, hey, this is not where I'm going to carry myself. And she may respect other people how they choose, but that may be the reason why. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can feel that.
All right.
Personal style too. I wish it look. I
Make
don't know
sure
if I
y'all
was just like that
subscribe
or
to Big
not.
Heavy, y'all.
I need to go get in the gym a little bit more.
So what do y'all think about what Rico said? Rico said it's part of an agenda. What do y'all think about that?
What's the agenda?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know what the agenda is.
Rico, if you still here, hit that link, honey, or tell us in the comments what
do you feel like the agenda is
what
the
do you think?
entertainment industry over sexualize Black women?
I definitely think that's always been there.
That's been there since we got here, since the Black woman stepped foot.
Seen us.
Yeah, since the slavery. Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
Bartman. Yep.
Will men show as much, or will it be too much? Marva, have you been looking around? Because the men is showing the same thing. What's that boy named Nas X? He came to the awards with his thong on.
Yeah.
Saucy Santana.
And remember, we're not going to act like Prince didn't have his butt cheeks out.
Yeah. But men can naturally walk around with no shirt on, period, though. So.
Yeah, that's just kind of how our society is. I was just watching a short of Tracy Ellis Ross. She was doing an interview with Drew Barrymore. Her talk show is great. And she was like, I remember the first time I met Prince, I was a little girl. And she said he had on some chaps and he turned around and she said his whole booty was out. And her mom was like, oh my God, that's so disgusting. He have his booty out. And she said Diana Ross was like, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm glad
we just brought this up because y'all remember that outrage when Lizzo was at the basketball game with her ass out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that was because she was a big girl. In my opinion, would anyone, if it was Megan Thee Stallion, would have been an issue?
Nah, they wouldn't have said that.
Wait a minute.
My issue is that
I meant men.
Right, she meant like heterosexual men. Not right.
She said, "Wait a minute now."
Well, Prince.
And Prince is the only one that can pull that off to this day and get away with it.
Yeah, Prince was wearing heels and all this stuff.
Make sure you
I love me some Prince.
Man,
there was a thing in the industry too. They feminized Black men so they wouldn't be, too much for, whenever they went out. They feminized everybody. Think about all the musicians in the past up to now.
But think about, is it just Black men? Because you think about the rock stars, all those men like Kiss and stuff, they were wearing makeup. They were wearing all kinds of stuff.
But I feel like that's wrestlers. Some of what she's saying though, because we always let's just be real. We always bring race into it, right? Like if we see something on the news or in the tabloids or something like, oh, that's some white people shit. You know what I mean? So that was something that the white people did anyway. And I feel like it was kind of pushed on to the Black men because Black men, a man, as Aunt Marva would say, they not doing that. Nope. So, but at the same time, as feminine as you want to say Prince was, he was getting all the ass.
Well,
Man,
Yeah.
because Prince was, look, I don't know if I like the term man to be honest, but Prince was the man, like
yeah, he was.
the man. Like he was sexy up
And
into
his
his,
voice
like he
was
was
deep
sexy
in
all
love.
the time. Yeah, he was sexy, he was shady, like one of the girls, and I mean girls with the U, but he was a man, like
Can't nobody do that but Prince.
Hey, that boy
yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
Hey,
he
Miss
he is
Witty Reed.
he is quite unique. He's a
Prince is
legend.
101.
Make sure y'all
One on one.
subscribe to Miss Witty Reed, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribing to these content creators in the chat. You know, we big on support over here.
Shout out to Miss Whitney Reed.
I want to know what Rico meant by this agenda, though. I'm curious.
I think
Yeah.
Auntie probably hit it on the head with the, with the kind of, just the kind of over sexualizing the black women. That's probably, if I had to guess, what other agenda would it be? I mean, it's obviously it's not.
Um,
What other agenda
I
would it
don't
be?
know.
Yeah. So for the new people in the chat, what we talking about is the difference in these outfits. So the people ran Sierra through the mud when she wore this outfit right here. We know that they just let Kiki have it when she was with Usher in this outfit right here. But Gabrielle Union just popped out in this outfit, and nobody seems to have a problem. Well, I'm not gonna lie. There were some comments that did say that, but the majority of the comments were, congratulating her stuff. And I just wanted to know, what did y'all think? Do y'all
Do you
see a
think
difference?
it's
Do you
I
think it's a
think
selective
because she's
outrage or
older.
what?
yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you think it's because of ageism? It like the
Yeah,
reverse
yeah, because
type,
she's older and
like
still snatched. You know what I'm saying?
You already know,
mhm.
Miss Witty. I'm big on support over here. Hey, CB. Make sure y'all subscribe to the escape room too.
Escape
Like, do
room.
you all think if, like, for instance, since we said Angela Bassett was mentioned, do you think if Angela Bassett had a similar outfit, if it would be the same response as what Gabrielle Union because of
So
her age,
I
or
would
would you
really
I
be
think?
interested into seeing that because, we just brought up the enveloping side of it all, right? But
Mhm.
Madonna was still dressed like that and she old as dirt.
Madonna is doing a lot nowadays.
Donna's doing
Mm-hmm.
too damn much.
so
She is doing too much.
Donna need to sit over there and down somewhere.
Madonna pulled a lot from black culture now. Come on now.
I'm
Madonna,
sorry. Please tell Madonna to stop showing that.
And
But
then let's take it here. I'm finna push the envelope because this is colorful convo for sure. So I'm finna push the envelope.
oh my
In the porn
gosh.
industry, it's a whole lot of old ass white ladies doing porn. You don't see old black women doing that.
yeah.
So is it what Aunt Niecy said, which is the sexualizing of black people, period? Or like, what do y'all think? Because
I just feel like
age, I
everybody's
feel like does become
sexualized.
important. What you
I
say,
feel like
Ebony?
I feel like our society is just sexualized in general.
Right.
Like,
Mm.
I mean, it could be a little bit of that, but like if you look at, like, I don't know, like we'll see like a young girl, whether she's black or white, maybe she's like 8 or 9 years old or whatever, and her family's recorded her, posted online, and she may be like popping or something like that, and the comments is instantly like, she's too young to be going, like, why are we looking at it in that way? You know what I'm saying? It's because our society, like, everything is like has to
They
lead back
perverted.
to sex. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And sometimes I just think it's weird because when I see a little girl doing things like that, I'm not thinking like anything sexual or anything like that. Like, I'm not but I don't know. I think I kind of think a little bit differently than
Miss Whitty said a
most
great
people.
example will be Chloe Bailey, innocent image to sexualize. Okay, let's bring that up for a second because me and Nisi was talking about this. So let's bring y'all in on the conversation we was having, right? So Chloe
Hmm.
Bailey is a great example because she came out, her and her sister, they was wholesome. Wasn't nobody really checking for that. And then she turned to very sexualized dress. She doesn't really seem comfortable. And Anisi was bringing up to me at the events, like, y'all know how Glorilla first came out, right? She was like the homeboy and stuff like that. And now they got
Mhm.
her half naked. Also, Coi Leray, like they got her
Mhm.
naked. Like, do y'all think, is that what he's saying as far as the agenda? Or
Man,
I mean, I think sex do sell, but I disagree when it comes to Chloe Bailey. I don't think she seems uncomfortable, and we have to remember, she's a grown woman now. They've been out for a long time, YouTube, and they got under Parkwood with Beyonce, and they came out with their individual album. They were still much like younger than what they are now, but they were a duo. and so you got to figure out what the image is for this duo sister group who is like peak of their of being like grown. Right now they're separate, and I feel like they're doing their own thing. So I mean, I think the industry in general do put pressure on women, black women, to because you got to keep up, right? And that's just the thing. Sex sells. I do believe that it's a part of it, but I don't necessarily think that's just all of it. If that
Okay,
makes
I
sense.
I
respect
think
that,
it
but
was
let me say this.
Glorilla.
Hold on 1 second. Let me say this. I respect what you're saying, but me being an artist, it hits me a different way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree with this statement from Miss Whitty, which is to the point that it diminishes her talent because she can sing her ass off, but nobody's talking about her music. They talking about what she got on. But take a Layla Hathaway or somebody like that, they're always gonna respect her talent because they never seen her like that. So I feel like it's like a really little thin line to tread for these people because
Yeah.
society is crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, because but it's like why is the conversation her music? It's because of us. I mean, why is the
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
her outfit? It's because of us and our thinking.
Hey,
Why
Reese.
can't we recognize both? You know what I'm saying? Like it's because of society. But I agree with what you're saying. I agree.
You know, I was talking about Glorilla seems very uncomfortable with being sexy. Um, if
Oh,
you can
okay.
think back to her, what was it, BT performance? You know, they had her all up there over sexualized on the couch, and she just looked so uncomfortable. And she was even on Instagram one day trying to learn how to whine and asking everybody, I know y'all want me to show more skin and learn how to dance. And you could tell that it's bothering her.
Yeah. Yeah, she did look awkward.
But at the same time, it goes back to that whole little Dave Chappelle conversation. It's a choice. Then nobody hold that gun and say you gotta wear that. You gotta make the choice to see what you down with and what you not down with as far as your image though. So
That's
like if you
true.
uncomfortable, you chose to be uncomfortable. That's just my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they gonna hit me with a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I'm not gonna do what I'm not gonna do.
Yeah, and I think it takes a strong-minded person, and kind of like you can't waver on your boundaries and what you
Right,
believe for yourself to be like
right,
you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can
right,
only imagine what the pressures are just listening to like
right.
women artists that's been in the industry and all the stuff they have gone through. Like Cardi B talked about how she walked into a studio for a photo shoot and the guy like whipped his penis out on her and was like, like what you gonna do? And she left, and then she told her manager or somebody about it, and they were like, so. So like
GD.
imagine how many people have that pressure to succumb to what the industry is. You know what I'm saying? And
It's
so,
and it's just not to she right, Ebony right. It's just not the music industry. It's even even doing reality TV, they still try to with us. They try to push the boundary and do this, and it's just up to you to say no. That go against my personal constitution. I ain't doing that.
yeah,
And you can push back. So it's at the end of the day, the artist or whoever the individual is has the final say on. I'm not willing to compromise myself for maybe a few more dollars or a few more ratings or whatever it is you're trying to do. And that's but they're gonna always try to push the envelope because they don't care.
yeah. But do you agree that that's hard because I'm not famous. I'm not trying to be. I don't have any talent when it comes to artistry or anything. But can you agree that when you do push back, it's sad that you have to know that the risk is that you're sacrificing um possible step up, and that's the part that's not fair.
So
You
let
know.
me
And
answer that as an artist.
mhm.
Um, so I'm not gonna use the word agenda, but it's definitely the industry's MO, right? They search
Mhm.
out people who have hard lives. They might have just got out of prison. They pick out people purposely that have their back against the wall because when your back is against the wall, you may make choices that you wouldn't normally make.
True.
Now it's up to you to stand on your 10 toes or go for the money. You know what I'm saying? But it's absolutely something that we as artists have to keep in our head. Like if we don't play ball, it's gonna take longer for us to get our music out. But
Mm.
it's like, what
Mhm.
audience are you searching for? So for me personally, I've already been in situations like that, multiple. where I've been tested on whether it's what I'm going to wear, who I'm going to talk to, am I going to go out to this dinner date? You know what I mean? So I knew that my journey was going to be longer, but I'm appreciating this journey though, because I'm actually getting people that genuinely support me. So it's like, which route are you going to go for what result? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people that even still make these fucked up choices, they might get their 15 minutes of fame, but we don't even remember them now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kudos
But
to y'all that can stand strong on
Hell
that.
no, I wasn't
'Cause
doing
I
that.
can't imagine.
They try.
even with men, think about the Clive Davis and P. Diddy situation.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah. So it's like
Young man
men in the industry go through it too.
dangling carrots.
Wow.
Alex, Magnetic Repelling, make sure y'all subscribe to him for sure.
Shout out to my man Alex.
Yes. We let y'all chill for Monday, but we back at it on Monday with old school versus new school. He says a woman should always be a lady in the streets, but a real freaky in the bedroom.
That's me.
Uh-oh.
I agree with that. Like, I don't even really move in public. Like, but again, I go back to Ebony, where it's like, even though it's certain things that I wouldn't do, I'm not the person that's gonna judge the people that do. Because it's like, live your life, be happy. And I really feel that the majority of these comments and opinions be coming from bitter, angry people who are not happy with their lives or how they look.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, for like, I don't understand the mindset to go on a celebrity's post that you clearly are following or something your algorithm made it pop up.
Right.
And you see something that you don't like, and the urge, right? the urge to then make a negative or nasty comment instead of unsubscribing or unfollowing, or just scrolling past it. Like, I just don't understand that urge to be nasty in that type of way to people who didn't ask for your opinion.
It's like this. Social media have made audacity be on the clearance.
Man, disrespect.
No lies told.
Right. Shameless plug.
And meanwhile, because we can do the shameless plugs around here. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to me and Mac with No Lies Told coming soon. Okay. We definitely gonna have to get Anisia on one of them shows.
Anisia, right. She right. Social media made a lot of people get some courage in their fingertips that they would not have if you seen them walking down the street. They wouldn't even say that. Thank you. Yeah, these fingertips are real brave these days.
I applaud whoever, like anybody that has confidence, I applaud them, because people don't really understand. It takes strength to have certain things, and confidence is definitely one of them. When you're confident, that's when you love yourself. And I'm not talking about these people who, you can tell it's a facade. You know what I mean? You're not about to come out in that. Hold on, let me get the picture back up. Hold on. Because you're not about to bust out in this if you're not confident with yourself.
Right.
So, I applaud them for being confident. And I also feel like all of you guys are saying in the chat as well, like, mind your business. Like, when did it become so hard to mind your business?
Yeah. So I will say I do not mind my business when you come for me. I will get all up in yours when you come for me or my people. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Get in your business.
That's fair. But, you said somebody come for you. That's fair.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I had to learn that during the because I used to be on Facebook Live, following all the news pages when the election was going on the first time with Trump. And I used to be going in on all the races. Like, they'll make a comment and I would be coming right back at them. Like, I will invite my own, like, hey, this, like, I don't like what you're saying. You're this, you're that. And then I had to learn that I don't need to utilize my energy in that way. Like I had to learn, like, yes, these people have
Right.
been racist, they've been this, they've been that. However, you know, like it's their opinion. And I was spending so much time combating these people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
It's
I'm not
like
saying not to
Facebook
speak up. I
felon.
would just I would report when it is something racist, stuff like that. But I had to like balance out that energy. Like, why do you feel like you have to, you know? But now, like, I would just state my opinion to combat the stuff that I'm saying with facts or whatever. But if you come under my post and try it
Right.
with me, then I'm coming. I'm coming back, and it's your mama and everybody.
She said,
So
That's
she
the
let me
first.
said,
say this.
That's the first thing I say is
Let me be a little
your
more
mama.
specific about in people's business, right? So as far as like opinions and stuff like that, I don't mean that. I mean mind your business as far as, okay, say you saw the picture on social media,
right.
and you got on there, you said, oh, you look fire, or oh, I don't think I would do that at my age, or something like that. That's an opinion, right? But when it goes into, you see this outfit and then you're like, what type of mother does
Yes.
such and such?
Oh, that's
and
personal now.
what
Yeah,
type
yeah,
of wife?
yeah.
Like,
I
that's
got
none
it.
of your business. You know
I
what I'm
got it.
saying? Like,
I got
it's
it.
And it's ignorant. Like
yeah.
how what? Like, how you
Yeah,
can tell
because
what type of
everybody's
mom I
entitled to
am
their
by how I'm
opinion. You know,
dressed.
everybody got an opinion.
Right.
But they be just
That's
going too
true.
far with it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm also learning too, and it's a work in progress because this is how I personally want to be. I'm trying to work towards to stop giving my uninvited opinion. That's me personally. And if I want to say something, ask like, "Hey, do you mind if I give you my opinion on this?" I'm learning that personally. I just feel like that will help shift some of the energies in my life. But
Well,
I don't think that
I agree with these
I
people
don't
out
think
here that
that's
do that.
wrong. I don't think it's wrong. Like the example you gave, I don't think that's wrong or not mind your business. That's kind of like what social media is for. But yeah,
Right.
going down in the gutter and dragging someone and saying like you're this, you're that, and blah blah blah. I'm just like, whoa, how did we get here? All she's wearing is some booty shorts.
So, Mac, let me
I
ask
mean,
you
I
as a
get what you're
man.
What's
saying.
up? What's up?
So, if Sierra and all these outfits, because they're all different and they were all going to different events, right?
Yes.
As they men, would you have a problem with that being they men?
Mm.
If I'm in, and that's for the outfit, if I'm a man, I can't really, yeah, I'm like, no, put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. I mean, yeah, you're going to have to put some clothes on. I mean, I'm
So,
just,
do you remember all? Okay, so I'm gonna just say Sierra and Kiki. Do you remember those two different events, right?
what were those events? Because, you know, I
So
was,
Sierra, she was at awards,
and she
and
had
then
that on.
Kiki was in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but
Same
it's just,
answer.
no, 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 put some clothes on. Put some clothes on.
Okay.
Put some clothes on. Because it's
So
still,
would that go?
go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, no, it's just to me personally, my personal preference has nothing. You know, I want you to feel good and be attractive, but when you get to doing all that's just to me too revealing. If I'm your man, now if I ain't your man, no, don't put a damn thing on. But if I'm your,
I was getting to that.
but
You see
but
how
that's
you
how
are.
me.
You see how you are.
That's my woman. I mean, I don't want everybody being able to come to an 80% conclusion of what my woman look like naked. Let me have that. You know what I mean?
I have a question for your follow up.
What's
So
that?
what if like, you know,
Hey,
your
Rudy.
woman is Sierra, like she is a pop music artist, and your woman is Kiki Palmer, a actress, you know, artist, whatever. Do you have a different outlook on that because of the
Yeah,
industry that they're in?
you kind of gotta allow. Yeah, yeah. Now, if my woman worked at the bank, no pun intended. No pun intended.
Yeah.
But if she worked or corporate America, that would be one thing. But she's an entertainer. That's kind of come with the territory. She was doing that before she met me. That's how I met her. You know, I that kind of come with it. That's like Jay-Z telling Beyonce put some clothes on, bro. That come with the combo. You got to deal with that. You got to deal with
Exactly.
that. I mean,
Gotcha.
that's how she makes her money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Nah, I can't interfere with that. But I thought you was talking about like the girl at the bank or something, or the girl at the post office. No, you need to put some damn clothes on, man.
So they can't turn up and feel free and get a little air conditioning?
Yeah, walking ass around my house. walking ass around his house. She got all the AC she wants.
What if she's with you? What if she's with you? Because Sierra was with Russell Wilson,
Now,
right?
is this
And
Mac
I'm
dating?
sure Dwayne Wade was the one videoing Gabrielle.
Oh
Well,
yeah, because
but he
they
dressed like
love
her
each
himself,
other.
don't he? No, he's
Oh my God.
Oh,
Did I
where's
say that? I'm
my
sorry, y'all. My mind.
where's
See,
my
sometimes my mind, I just say stuff. I'm sorry. Let me read a disclaimer. Each panelist is entitled to and responsible for their own opinion only. That was mine, not nobody else. Same goes for all NC watching. Stay colorful. That was Matt.
I love it. I love the disclaimer.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
God.
All opinions are welcome for sure.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just
No
saying.
last thought.
No last thought. I just had an opinion.
That
Ebony.
was
I just
funny.
had
That
an
was
opinion.
funny. That was funny.
Just
Wait a
saying.
minute. Where's the one that you always put up whenever I start talking about sex?
I don't got it in here.
Oh. Which one ain't it?
Do I have it in
Which
here?
one
No, I
was
don't
this
got it
about
in here.
sex?
Yeah.
Okay, so another shameless plug, y'all. Risque Rants.
Yes.
We'll be back really soon. And we got some things cooking up for you that Mac might be present for as well.
Purple panties.
So we got a lot of things coming for y'all, but y'all gotta stay tuned. I know I was late to class, y'all, but come on in.
Nice. This is my first time really checking out your channel. I just have seen you in chats and things like that. You know, we on the, I'll be over on the rough side of the mountain.
Yes, ma'am.
Where you at, Evan? Where's the rough side of the mountain? What is it?
In the ghetto, look, we don't know how we don't know how we got there. We made a couple wrong turns, but hey, now we there. The Mo 3 sector.
Shout out to the Mo 3 sector.
Yeah, shout out to the Mo 3 sector. But this is my first time tuning in. So I'm gonna drop off because I got to do some things, but I'm gonna still be listening. But thank you for allowing me on your panel. Thank you to everyone. I love the conversation. I like what you got going on over here. Like I like the graphics, everything. It's very unique. So I will be over here more often whenever I
appreciate
can.
it. And you always welcome Ebony with an IE, okay?
Thank you.
And I want to say thank you for your intelligent, profound.
Yes, that part.
Yes, thank you, Ebony.
Oh, no problem. Now, who is that was speaking? Because
Me.
I don't see.
My aunt Niecy, yes. Right.
Okay,
here,
Niecy. Okay. I'm gonna try to remember everyone's names, and I can't really see my screen too well because I'm on my phone. But thank you. I appreciate it. I love the conversation. And I appreciate the dialogue from you all too.
Yes, thanks.
So I'm gonna hop down in the chat and I'm gonna be listening.
Okay, thanks for coming through.
No problem. Thank you.
Also, real quick before we jump into some things, y'all heard her mention the ghetto. Okay, the ghetto has collided with the galaxy. Okay, and Tipsy Talk is coming this week, and here goes the commercial.
It's like, baby, show me what it's like. I don't really got no tights. I just wanna fuck all night, yeah. Oh, baby, I need to know.
Yes, so Tipsy Talk is coming this week, y'all. Me, Skokahannes, and my quadruple $1 million mimosa, okay? But I really appreciate y'all coming through because I just really wanted to pick y'all brains. Because when I be seeing stuff, y'all know I don't like to come on here and just talk about just anything. I just want to talk about things that interest me, matter to me, and then I want to see what's going on with y'all and what y'all think. Because I think it's a lot of nonsense going on, and sometimes I be wanting to just have an intelligent conversation with some intelligent people.
Big fact.
Mm-hmm. because there are a lot on the other end of the spectrum, okay?
Man, say it
Yes, I
again.
got you, Ebony.
Say it again.
And we accept everyone over here, But as Max said, as far as the outfit, be prepared for what you're gonna receive.
Write your own story. You just can't control your narrative. That's it.
Right. Because we will put you in your place, okay? I accept everything, but I just like to keep it respectful over here. We can have fun, we can laugh and things like that, but just be respectful over here and support each other. You give support, you get support. I can't even talk no more, y'all. Y'all know I ain't been asleep because I'm always on the grind. So I'm tired, but I appreciate you guys coming through. Before we get out of here, Mac, do you want to tell the people about No Lies Told that's coming along?
Yeah, so anyway, myself and of course E, we've been in the kitchen and the lab cooking on a lot of different things. But our show, No Lies Told, really what it's about is people, us as a culture, doing some real, deep healing and being real. Because my motto is you can't heal what you don't reveal. And we forcing people in a warm way, not like you on the hot seat, like you better tell us every damn aspect of your life. It ain't like nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, hey, like say for me, myself, I'm a child abuse overcomer. I'm gonna share my stories on overcoming child abuse or me, dealing with bad relationships and how did I bounce back or being a single dad. So we're gonna be revealing our scars too and showing you, you know what, this is what we dealt with, this is how we got through it, and you can too. That's what No Lies is Told is about.
You know what I call it? When Black people don't engage in these conversations, or they be like, stay away from Uncle so and so, but why Uncle so and so here? I
Thank
call
you.
it dysfunctional silence. It's a lot of that.
We do have a lot of that. We do
Yeah,
have a lot of that.
absolutely. And
We
that
do.
dysfunctional silence turns into dysfunctional loudness on the internet, in the streets, and in your homes when you don't deal with that. So I hope that you guys tune in for that. Also, remember, my interview with Hankin TV is tomorrow. Also, everybody's links, I will add them to the description because y'all need to know where y'all can find Mac on his own, because he has his own channel where he does cigar chats. So y'all gotta go check him out.
You know
Make
what? I
sure.
didn't see Ebony's she got it in her name just like you. I think that is so funny.
Yeah, that's what she said when she saw me put it on the thing. She felt it because and you know what? That's why I respect her, because I see it, right? But now I can kind of give y'all a little leniency because I saw it, but I didn't see it. So I always just went to Ebony with the ear. I didn't see the eye. But I know you see that E in front of my Nicole. But I will give a little grace. But when y'all see our names typed, just simply say them how they're typed. Please and thank you. And today's episode is brought to you by the letter E. And we out this month. Okay.
Welcome to my galaxy. Welcome to my galaxy. This is TheeEnicole. You can always call me E, but don't never call me Nicole. Your presence is appreciated. Please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe. It's always a vibe. In my galaxy.
it's Sean Dufresne from Ready to Love, and you are watching my girl, TheeEnicole.
Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
This is Samson from Ready to Love, and you're tuned into TheeEnicole.
It's Winter from Love Marriage DC, and you're tuned in to TheeEnicole.
Make sure you guys subscribe to TheeEnicole. She is amazing. Click that button, subscribe, and you are going to enjoy all the information that she's going to share.
So come on over and tune in